You can keep your fig jam and you can keep your prosciutto. Today we're going real fancy, Wisconsin style. We're making a charcuterie schmearcuterie board. You know what? Around here, we just call it cheese tray. It's the same board, the same stuff your aunt sets out every Christmas Eve. It's the same board that your buddy brings to every Packer game. And it somehow just magically appears anytime there's more than 3 Midwesterners in a room. You know what I'm talking about. You've had it before, and if you haven't, you need to. You're gonna love it. If you're really committed, you will make a pilgrimage to a real creamery like I did in Nelson, Wisconsin, called Nelson's Creamery. And my, oh my, you will find dairy heaven, you will find smoked meat and sausage heaven, and all things Wisconsin. I strongly encourage you to go to a creamery like Nelson's Creamery in Nelson, Wisconsin, or Ellsworth, Wisconsin as well. Ellsworth is cheese curd capital of the world, but more on that in a little bit. Okay, so if that's not a possibility, then rush right over to your local Quick Trip. They have you covered. Yep, that's right. You get gas, coffee, cheese curds, beer sticks, bratwurst, sauerkraut, and just about anything else you need for your Wisconsin cheese tray charcuterie board. All right, we're gonna take a little inventory of what we're gonna need. So we have Milwaukee pickles. This is Wisconsin cheese tray. This is going to be your cheese delivery method. Crackers. You can't go to any sort of gathering in Wisconsin without rye bread. Pumpernickel rye, marble rye, or little cocktail rye. Do what you can to get your hands on some rye. And here we go with the fancy meats. You got your summer sausage. Schweigert, everybody knows, is from Wisconsin and from La Crosse. Now with your sausages, you do get extra points if you can score venison summer sausage. It would not be a Wisconsin cheese tray without bratwurst. Hold on, we got more to come. And here is kraut. Flanagan kraut, family owned from Appleton, Wisconsin. I also strongly recommend Frank's kraut. Working our way up. If you've never had pickle roll-ups, you have had a sad little childhood. And let's fix that. Next, we roll up to butter, because, hey, this is Wisconsin. Cheese spread, because you don't get enough cheese just being cheese. You got to spread it. Oh, here we got some meat that escaped. These are the beer sticks. And then we get a variety of cheeses. And the star of the show, cheese curds. These are garlic white cheddar, and these are cheddar cheese curds from Ellsworth, Wisconsin. Okay, let's start assembling this cheese tray. Okay, next up we gotta take into consideration what kind of cheese board we're gonna present this on. So here we have the fancy glass tray. Of course, here we have your Packer cutting board. And here we have our Packer cheese slicing board. And here we have a nice wooden Racine, Wisconsin board. Any one of these or all of these will do just fine. This is Wisconsin. We must start with cheese. Here we go. This is some nice cheese with onion. That's how we start this off. Next, this is some farmer cheese. We want to make sure we have lots of cheese. So when you're making this, make sure you have Gouda and cheddar and Havarti, all sorts of cheeses. And yes, of course, snacking while you make your cheese tray is one of the benefits of being the one to make the cheese tray. These are cheese curds. Everybody should try cheese curds. And when they're really fresh, they squeak. I don't think I can get this one to squeak on the microphone, but trust me, they squeak and they're delicious. It's a squeaker. You can have these on your cheese tray, on your charcuterie board. You can deep fat fry these and have them at every single county fair in Wisconsin. You can do just about anything you like with them, but please be sure to enjoy some fresh cheese curds from Wisconsin. Next up, we're gonna be hitting the meats. We got your summer sausage, pickle roll-ups. This is Wisconsin's best right here. Well, a lot of people might argue, but I'm leaning towards the pickle roll-ups. You got beer sticks and you got brats. I can't wait to show you how this all goes down. Okay, let's start slicing up our summer sausage. Easy peasy. Take the little casing off. Get these on our cheese tray. And now for the part of the cheese tray that I love the most, and you will find me pillaging the most, are pickle roll-ups. Now, I don't know if everybody in the world or in the country knows what a pickle roll-up is, but it's really easy and really good. Boiled ham, cream cheese, and the best dill pickles that you can find. Roll them up, lay down the ham, smear on the cream cheese, put down the pickle, roll them up, and put them in the refrigerator overnight. And then we get to cutting them. This is the fun part. You know why it's the fun part? Because the ends aren't perfect. And the person preparing the charcuterie cheese tray must dispose of them. And they go right in the garbage disposal every time. Let's cut these up. Okay, while they're nice and cold from the refrigerator, we cut this end off. Nobody eats, well, this doesn't make it to the cheese tray, let's just say that. Look at this. This is what you call Midwest sushi. Okay, we want to make sure we put out our bacon maple cheese spread. Gotta have spread. And if you are a good Wisconsinite, you will dig out your best and favorite cheese spreaders. You know you have them, you know they're in the drawer. Just go ahead and get them out and let's do something fancy. It's okay, the neighbors won't talk behind your back. They'll think they're cute. Let's put this on the board and keep going. Okay, friend, now it's time for the reveal. Time to see what we put together and what it looks like and what you can expect anytime you show up in the Midwest and specifically Wisconsin. Let's review. Okay, let's start with the cheeses. Here you have cheese with onion, farmer cheese, cheese curds with garlic, regular cheese curds, tomatoes. I guess you need a vegetable once in a while. Here's the Bratwurst section. Here they are already with the sauerkraut or without. And of course you would put some awesome mustard on the side for this. And here are the glorious pickle roll-ups. If you haven't had these in your childhood, I just want to say I'm sorry. Summer sausage, all kinds of summer sausage. Pickles, Milwaukee pickles. And of course, you can add to this, you can have your smoked meats, you can have smoked fish, you can have pickled herring. All of that would be appropriate for a Wisconsin charcuterie cheese board tray. And over here towards the spreadables, we have our various crackers for your favorite food delivery device. Butter, must always have butter in Wisconsin. And maple bacon cheese spread. Spread it on thick and enjoy. So here you have it, the Wisconsin cheese tray in all its splendid glory. Call it a charcuterie board if you must, but just know that all your friends in Wisconsin will be laughing at you behind your back and calling it a cheese tray. So whether you go hardcore and take a pilgrimage to a creamery like Nelson's or Ellsworth, or if you don't have time for that and being speedy is where it's all about, stop by your local Wisconsin Quick Trip and fill your basket and you will be all ready for a Wisconsin cheese tray. The key, of course, is Wisconsin products, great cheese, great brats, great friends, and a whole lot of Wisconsin pride, which I'm sure you'll bring. Like, comment, subscribe if you thought that this was funny or spot on or made you hungry or made you think of Wisconsin. Can't wait to see you next time where we just might be cooking up tater tot hot dish or some Midwest funeral food. Stay cheesy, my friends.